Hi guys, how are you? I have a question for you. Have you ever opened up to someone about something and it went horribly wrong? Maybe the relationship didn't end, it wasn't, catastrophic, but you realized I did not want their opinion on this, or that took a turn for the worse. I know I have. I think we all have. And that's exactly what I want to talk about today. Today, I want to spend just a few minutes chatting about identifying the safe people in your life. So you might be wondering, what do you mean by safe people? And by safe people, I just mean the people that you're meant to walk arm in arm with right now. The people that you can trust your heart with and your emotions. The people who are praying for you. The people who can help you see truth when you can't see it, or can help you stay on the right track when you're feeling shaky. Those are your safe people. Because your heart is really important. Your life is important. Your mind is important. And everything that goes on in your life isn't necessarily up for debate or for question or for everyone's opinion who's maybe part of your friends or your family or your coworkers. Everyone doesn't need to weigh in. But the thing is that you're responsible for who you let in and not. And that relates to boundaries. By boundaries, I mean where you start and where you end. Your life, your problems, your marriage, your family, your joys, your successes, those are all yours. And so what I want to chat about today and for the next few days is how we identify the people that help us maintain our healthy boundaries, how we become those people, and then just dig into boundaries more specifically. So please look for all those videos. I'll link them below so that you can have easy access. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Today I want to chat about how to identify the safe people in your life. Because the thing is, at different seasons, those people might be different. Maybe one of your closest friends is going through something, and so she's in over her head herself, and you opening up about what you need help with isn't productive right now. Maybe she's still going to be one of your closest friends, and you have a really bright future ahead of you, but it's important to say, okay, right now with these subjects that I'm thinking about, or, the pain that I'm going through, who are the best people for me to open up to about that? So today I'm just going to share 3 simple ways to identify those people. The first is through past experience. So in the past, when you've opened up to these people, I know that sounds silly because you're like, yeah, I know how to do that. But here's the thing. Sometimes in a moment we feel vulnerable and we feel comforted, and so we open up and we let go of our past experiences. So if we can on the front end identify, what am I going to talk with this person about and what am I not going to, it can be super helpful. So think back through past experiences. When I've opened up to them before, when I've trusted them with information, when I've asked them advice, when I've been struggling, how did their feedback go? How were they able to help me, or was it helpful? If you have a new relationship, a great way to test this out is through something smaller. So don't attempt to see if they're a safe person with, the biggest thing going on in your life. Start with something that has a little less weight and see how that goes. Which leads me right into the second way. The second way is through thinking, how do you feel? Check in with your heart and your gut when you leave that person. So let's say you're on the phone with them, or you're having a conversation with them. When you leave, how do you feel? Do you feel more peace and joy and hope? Or do you feel fear and confusion and anxiety? Because how you feel is a great indicator. Those are signals that we are sending ourselves. This isn't the best person, or this is a really great person for me to lean into at this time. And again, we're not making value statements on people's character. We're not trying to shame or judge. We're just asking ourselves right now, for me, where I'm at in life, who are the best people for me to open up to, and who are the people maybe I need to pull back certain things from during this time? So that's number 2. And number 3 is simply asking yourself, is that person walking farther along in that area than I am? Are they experiencing more freedom and more truth in that area? So if you're thinking about relationships or finances, are your safe people farther along than you want to be in those areas and living the life you want to live? I know all these sound like common sense, but the truth is that emotions can get really complicated and all of a sudden it doesn't feel so simple. So just ask yourself, if you're struggling with an area and you want to open up to someone, say, okay, are they living the life I want to live in that area? And it can be a great indicator. So that's all I have for you today. Like I said, I want to chat about how we become safe people. I want to chat about boundaries because it's all related. But for today, here's your takeaway. Take 30 seconds, get a piece of paper, write down, 1 to 5 names that you think are your go-to people. And then go through those 3 filters. Ask yourself and ask God, invite God into this conversation. Do I feel better when I leave that person? Are they walking in more freedom than I am in these areas? How did it go in the past when I opened up to them? And then just kind of see, are there some people that maybe I don't want to be quite as open with these things about during this time? Or do I have my go-to people and I am walking arm in arm confidently into the future? Okay, do that. Let me know how it goes. Please, it would really help if you like, share, subscribe, and most importantly, leave any questions or comments. I'd love to interact with you and hear what's helpful or what's not helpful. And check out the second video in this series on how to become a safe person, and look for the boundaries videos coming up on how to maintain those postures. Okay, I hope you have a great day. Thanks so much for listening. Bye.